Hey there guys, it's Carly. Welcome back to my channel, or hello if you're new here. In this month's plan with me, rather than sitting down and showing you my full June bullet journal spread, what I thought I would do is talk through how to do a mid-year life reset or life audit to basically re-establish your goals, your visions, and set yourself up for success for the rest of the year. So if you're keen to see that, grab yourself a cuppa and let's get into the video. All right, first thing on the to-do list is to review the goals, the hopes, the dreams, all of that good stuff that you had planned at the start of the year. So actually go back and have a read and think, what is working well? What goals are you making progress on? What things kind of no longer apply or no longer relate to your values or your vision for the rest of the year, or maybe even your life in general, and actually start doing like a little bit of an audit. What did you set for yourself that you wanted to achieve in the first half of the year or during the whole of this year? Have you actually ticked some things off your to-do list? Have you actually smashed out some goals? Give yourself some praise if you have, and if there are some that you haven't maybe dedicated enough focus to, now's the time to recenter, realign, and get back into it. All right, once you have re-established what's worked well, where you want to head for the rest of the year, I actually think it's a good practice to write out a gratitude list. Because sometimes we think about all the things that we haven't done and the things that we still want to achieve, and it can really get you down. But start being grateful for some of the things, big and small, that have gone right during the first half of the year. Some of the things you have achieved, the things you're proud of, even just the things that help to brighten your day or add some joy to your everyday life. It's really important that we don't always focus on the negative, and I know just for myself, I have a tendency to be quite negative and to be a bit pessimistic. So sometimes I really just need to shift my mindset and start thinking about all the things that I have done, have achieved, the things that I'm so proud of, the things that have made the start of the year awesome, to really just get me in that upbeat mood and create that good vibes attitude to help me throughout the rest of the year. All right, we've done an audit, we've been grateful, practiced like a little bit of positivity moment. Now it's actually time to reestablish and rewrite some goals. So taking the things that you still want to achieve and taking into account maybe that, some new things have popped up on your list, actually write down, for the next 6 months, what do you want to achieve? What do you want your life to look like? How do you want to feel? Write down your goals. And one of the things that I was really inspired by, I love watching videos by Angie Belma. She is a Canadian YouTuber, and she has 2 YouTube channels, one of which is all about like how to just set goals and really slay the day. And I encourage you to go check out her channel. And what she does is she writes down her top 10 goals, and then from those top 10 goals, she writes a top 10 to-do list. So I actually sort of started doing this sort of at the end of 2020, just writing down my top 10 goals. Sometimes it's hard to think of 10. So even if you can't think of 10 things, just think of like your top 5 goals. But even like goals don't need to be large. They might be big, middle, small, whatever. They might be a goal for a week, a month, the rest of the year. They don't always need to look one way. So maybe try writing down top 10 goals as just a little strategy to help create that vision for what you want the rest of the year to look like. So you've written down your goals, your top 10, your top 5, maybe just one. Sometimes people just like to focus on one goal at a time. Me, I get a little bit bored. I like to have a few goals going at the same time just to keep things fresh for me. Next to each goal, or maybe on a separate page in a journal, write your goal down at the top, and underneath each of your goals, brainstorm what are all the possible things that you could do to help achieve that goal. Now, you might not do all of them, but it's really kind of just a brain dump, and it's trying to get you to think a little bit creatively, do a bit of problem solving, and you might find some strategies that you've not thought of beforehand that are actually going to enable you to be more successful and more likely to achieve your goal. So now that you've created your goals, you've brainstormed a plan of action, the next step is to visualize. So if all your goals came to fruition and you had the life of your dreams, what would this future perfect look like? What do you want to look like, feel like? What do you want your life to embody at the end of the year? What do you want your workplace to be? Or what do you want it to feel like when you go to work? How do you want to earn money? What do you want your home to look like or feel like? Start picking up as many different aspects of your life and actually start writing down a bit of a visualization in present tense. I am, I have, I'm doing, I'm feeling, I'm thinking, and it's just so inspiring once you write it like that. You just feel the gratitude for the things that are coming your way. And lastly, there is no use having, your dream life written down, all your goals written down, all the plans of action brainstormed, all this stuff done if you're not actually going to put it into practice. So get out your planner and start scheduling into your daily, weekly calendar. When are you actually going to do these goals? So if you have a habit tracker, you might like to put each of the goals on the habit tracker so you can actually track which days you have been spending working on your goals. Setting yourself like smaller, more achievable goals of the big goal each week or each day could also be an easier way for you to chunk it out and enable your goals to be more achievable. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe down below. I put out a new video every single week on all things cleaning, organization, minimalism, lifestyle, and positivity. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your week, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye guys.